Good morning, love leaders. Welcome to Dr. Shanon Live. Good to be here with you this week because I missed you last week. You want to know why? Because love was in the air in the Roberts household. I mean to tell you, I have such a story. I'm just such a sucker for love stories, but I have my own love story from the Roberts household to share with you today. So last week, my kids and I and my son's girlfriend and their family all converged on this beautiful place. Good morning. In the Central Florida region, it's called Anna Maria Island. If you are from this area, you probably know about it. It's iconic for its beautiful beaches and blue waters and just a quaint, very quaint beach town. Golf cart trolleys. I mean, can you get any sweeter sounding than that? So would it have been preferred not to be in the heat swarm of July hot sun in the Central Florida area? Probably, but we got so lucky. We had an occasional pop-up thunderstorm, but it was amazing. So, what are you talking about then, Dr. Shannon, about love is in the air? Well, surprise, there were 12 of us. I mean, it was a undertaking. And so last year, the girlfriend and her family are from the Boston area. And so we kind of all converged on Cape Cod. So, under those same premises this year, what if everyone came our way to Florida? And so I'd grown up taking my children to Anna Maria. They have really special memories about times there, vacations there. So my son texted me and said, "Oh, Mom, if we're going to Anna Maria, I've always dreamed since I was a 12-year-old boy that I wanted to propose to my girlfriend there." I'm like, "What?" He's 26. I mean, he's had this kind of thought and dream. He said that he remembers when he was around that middle school age that we were eating at this beautiful sandbar restaurant. It's at the tip of the island. It's beautiful right at sunset over the water. He said, "I remember us being there, and I, as a middle school student, observed another proposal, and I was hooping and hollering, and I was that obnoxious middle school student. And then the thought to me, well, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, if you're going to ever get engaged and do this proposal, what a perfect spot." So it just stuck in his head. So he texted me and he said, that's exactly what I want to see happen. And so it was a 6-month ramp up process. Finished completing the ring, getting the stones, setting the ring, blah blah blah, and oh my goodness! I mean, so he wanted it to be a surprise. So how do you get like 6 people from Boston to Anna Maria? I mean, it was an undertaking. And then 3 of my kids and their 3 counterparts. And I mean, photographer, scheduled sit down engagement party with 30 of their friends as all a surprise. And we pulled it off. She was shocked. And we did it. So, love is in the air in the Roberts household. We are planning a wedding over the course of this next year or so. And I am just in hog heaven. I am gaining a beautiful, heartfelt, sweet daughter in love. And she and their family just fit so well with us. We just had a great time. So, what is the healthy couples tip today? Our healthy couples tip today is those couples that fondly reminisce over the course of those moments of the relationship that bring joy and reminders actually fare better, research says, to counteract the current stressors of maybe what's going on in their lives that they are experiencing out of their control from the outside pushing in, or kind of even internally against with sometimes the challenges of the inside pushing against each other. If you spend some time going back, remembering and reminiscing. So my one of the captions that my new future daughter-in-law put as she was posting all of these great, pictures, was AMI, which is Anna Maria Island. AMI, you will be forever in my heart. It will always be a fond, special place. And that's what I'm talking about. She's now talked this chapter of time, this thing that they got to experience together in her heart that she can remember and bring out and share with. They now have a common experience, inside information, inside jokes that if we have the time to go back and relive together as if it's happening all over again. Reigniting the thoughts, reigniting the stories lines, the funnies, the mishaps, the special, and those really great emotions. So reigniting those really great emotions can help us counterset any of those other more harder emotions that might be vying to take up space in your relationship. So I encourage you, love leaders, on your next date night or as you're cuddling on that couch, or get out some things that will help you be reminiscent of. Whether that's, special times and places in your dating life, or even your own proposal story. Laugh together with maybe the foibles. Compliment each other again for job well done and the specialness of it. Or maybe you revisit other points in times if you don't really have a special proposal or engagement story. Maybe you pull out something else. Maybe it's your honeymoon or that special vacation, or just that sweet memory of a really sweet time that you experienced, and you want to retell the story and let them kind of retell their version of the story and see how they contrast and compare and fill in the blanks of what you might not remember, but they would do. So go, healthy couples, learn how to love well by going down sweet memory lanes with the history of your relationship. And next week, I have some really special stuff to share with you. My book is out, and I'm going to be telling you more about it next week and how you can go about getting it in the Amazon pre-sale link and the special bonuses to those that do. All right, guys, thank you for joining in. It's Dr. Shanon Live. It's good to be with you. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.